everybody. Hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk about the subject of deja vu. One of my fans had given me a question about relating to this subject, and they just really wanted to know, what is deja vu spiritually? And it got me thinking, and I started looking up the scientific, because I know that there's always science that says it's this, it's this, it's this. And I thought, okay, let me see what science says. And it says science tells us that deja vu occurs when your brain tries to connect a present experience with a past one and fails. It also means when you're overtired. Do I believe any of this? No. I do not. I definitely believe in deja vu because it is basically a feeling of that we have been in a certain circumstance before and it's familiar. 1980, I remember I had gone to Greece, and when I got out of the plane and going down the steps, I'll never forget it. I looked around and I said, I know I've been here before. Now, I was 7 years old when my parents took me, but it was a different feeling. When I looked around and I saw all of this, something spoke to me. I knew I was here energetically before. I actually had that same feeling overcome me. It was quite profound for me. When I was 7, my parents took all of us to Greece, and we met our grandparents, our grandmother, I should say, for the first time, and our aunts and our uncles and all of that. It was really great. But it was interesting to me. My grandmother lived in a village, and she had so much acreage and farm, and it was quite beautiful. And I remember there was a chicken coop, and it was a big barn of animals. And my brother and I decided we were going to wander from the house, and it was pretty far. But we did. And interesting enough, we were in the chicken coop and I see all of this. And my brother said to me, do you know how to get back home? And I said, yeah. He goes, you do? And I said, yeah. Now mind you, I'm 7 years old. My brother was 6. And he goes, well, how are we going to get back home? I says, I know. I knew where everything was, and I knew I was there before. I felt like I was living it again. Is it deja vu? Yeah. Basically, yes. Because the subconscious really understands and knows it was there. So sometimes we can even have a past life where we lived there before and now we're revisiting it again. You're going to say, can that happen? Yes. So is deja vu real? The answer is most definitely yes. Basically, it's your intuition trying to communicate with you through the feeling of deja vu. Deja vu can put past life experiences or evidence of clairvoyant dreams matching your vibrational frequency. So if you've been there before, if you've had a conversation with someone and you suddenly start hearing and you can recite what the conversation was, the answer is, yeah, you were there before. You actually had that same instance happen. Sometimes we get help by our ancestry. You're going to say, really? Yes, we do. Great grandparents or aunts or uncles or whoever, they can actually come and assist from a prior lifetime to now. That we had that temporary out-of-body experience that we were there and now we are here. And you're going to say, really? Well, think about it this way, okay? Think about when you have a dream and you're dreaming of a loved one that's passed, okay? And you're in this old house, or you're in this different building, or you were at this place that maybe happened when you were a little child, and you're dreaming this, and you were there. And you wake up and you feel so energized, so good. You just feel so great about everything. Was it just a dream? Was it? No. What it was, you time traveled with that special soul that passed, and you actually had a revelation of an experience together that you enjoyed. So this happened. So why doesn't deja vu not happen? Deja vu is very powerful, and it is the subconscious, and it's coming through in a spiritual way, connecting you to that special little moment. So when you say, wait a minute, I've done this before, I've seen this before, Or I've had this conversation before. The answer is you most certainly have. So deja vu definitely exists. And I really believe that your intuition is rising at that moment for you to know something, or to get your senses more, or get more in touch with things, or get your attention. So this is definitely something that definitely resonates with me in such a big way. I wrote a lot of things down, but I think that deja vu definitely can happen at any time, at any point in your life. The answer is yes. I've had things happen to me all the time where I say, wait a minute, I just did this, or I know what's going to happen. And boom, it just does. And I really feel that it just happened maybe seconds ago or a day ago. And I'm reliving it again like Groundhog's Day. Very interesting. Now, you're going to say, well, why do we have that? I think it's to get us more in tune and more in line to our intuitive side. And that's what it's trying to say. So pay attention to that. I really believe that. Spirit guides very much can also help us with that. So it could be any of our loved ones trying to get us to live in that certain realm and then bringing us back to it again. So the answer is, and I love the question, so thank you for submitting it, but it does exist, and you're not crazy. And don't listen to science, because science always has a way. And you know what I love about science? I love the black and white in science, but what I love about science most is spirituality always wins over science. Because black and white scientists cannot explain some of the most goofiest things that have happened, because spirituality always wins. So it's up to you in what you want to see, what you want to believe in, and how you perceive it. But for those of you that believe, I think it's wonderful. Keep doing it. And for those of you that don't believe, don't ruin it for everybody else that does. Okay? I hope this has enlightened you. And for all the deja vu experiences, I'd love to hear about what you went through. Please do, because I love reading your stories. So please submit them on my YouTube and Instagram, because I will find them very interesting. Have a very blessed week, and I mean that sincerely. Subscribe to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and there's going to be lots and lots to keep talking about, because spirit never dies. Remember that. Okay? All the best. Love you. Bye-bye.